For years, I stopped running after the first snow or after the temperatures dipped below 32 degrees. But one year, my husband and I needed to train for a half marathon, and we had to start training in January. We learned some tips that I hope will help you love winter running as much as we do. First, headgear. So I usually wear a liner running hat underneath a fleece lined stocking hat that keeps my head really warm. I also use a headlamp because I run in the winter time and I run when it's dark outside. That helps light my path, and it also helps me keep track of my dog. Around my neck, I wear a fleece gaiter, and if it's really cold, I'll actually wear one of these. It's called a balaclava, and it fits over my nose and my mouth, and it keeps some of that cold air from getting into my lungs. So if it's under about 15 degrees, I'll wear the balaclava. On my core, I wear a wool base layer, so that's really important to me. It keeps me warm even when I'm getting wet and sweaty. And then over that, I usually wear a running jacket or two if it's really cold. Today it's about 20 degrees, so I have two on. This one is actually pretty wind resistant, and it keeps the cold wind that's blowing today from getting into my core. On my legs, I wear lined running tights. These are made by Brooks, but lots of companies make them. And if it's really cold, I wear another pair of fleece pants over this. On my feet, I have gaiters to keep the snow from getting in over my shoes. On my socks are actually wool socks, and I will double layer my socks if it's really cold. Wool socks keep your feet from getting cold even when they're getting sweaty or they get wet if snow gets in. And then what's probably the most important thing about winter running is this ice traction device. So this will keep your feet from slipping on snow or icy conditions because it grips the snow or the ice. And the other thing about winter running is a technique. So when I'm winter running, it's a different stride than it normally is in really nice weather. So instead of going heel toe like normal, I actually strike with my weight on the middle of my foot, and that keeps me from slipping in really snowy or icy conditions. Hopefully some of these tips will help you love winter running as much as we do. For winter running trails, go to momentumoutside.com.